make it clear. We are going to solve the problem depend on the Laplace equation. Okay. So the temperature at the inner surface is 110 degrees Celsius and that of outer surface is 40 degrees Celsius. Calculate the temperature at the interior point of the wall, which is 20 centimeter away from the inner surface of the wall. Now this problem you need to solve by using Laplace equation. So can you solve this? Can you find out the temperature at a 20 centimeter from the inferior surface by using Laplace equation? Can you solve that? And this is a what? One dimensional flow, not two dimensional flow. This is a one dimensional flow, not three dimensional. What is given in the problem, if you see, this is the suppose one plate, okay, and temperature at the inferior here, the temperature is given as 110 degrees Celsius and the temperature at the outer surface here, suppose T2, it is 40 degrees Celsius and this distance is how much? This distance is 25 centimeter. Okay, you need to find out the temperature here at 20 degrees Celsius. At how much distance? At 20 distance, 20 centimeter, you need to find out the temperature. Can you find out by using Laplace equation? Anyone? Not by using Laplace equation. Can you find out this? Can you find out if the interior and the outer surface of if the inner and the outer surface temperature are given? Can you find out the temperature? Okay, which is in between the inner and outer? Can you find out that? Anyone? So for such a problem, we need to use the Laplace equation. Okay. Remember, we need to use the Laplace equation. Now, what is Laplace equation? You know. Okay, d square t by dx square is equal to 0. Now, integrate this Laplace equation. Integrate this Laplace equation. What you will get? You will get dt by dx is equal to c1. Okay, c1 is a constant. This is a what? Slope of temperature profile. And again, integrate this equation one also. What you will get? Temperature is equal to C1x plus C2. This is what? Temperature profile. We have considered the Laplace equation for one dimensional flow and then we have double integrate that equation. Equation 1, we are getting dt by dx is equal to C1, where C1 is a constant. This equation represents slope of the temperature, and if you again integrate it, we will get T is equal to C1x plus C2. Understood? Okay. Now we have these two equations. Now we can use the boundary conditions. What we can use? We can use the boundary condition. So what is the first boundary condition? What is the first boundary condition? Okay, at x is equal to 0, temperature is 110 degrees Celsius, isn't it? Because given the temperature at the inner surface is 110 degree Celsius, means what is the x? X is 0. So at x is 0, what is temperature? What is temperature? 110 degree Celsius. Understood? So you can apply this boundary condition to equation 2. So T, what is equation 2? T is equal to C1x plus C2. So T1 is equal to C1. What is the X0 plus C2, and what is the value of T1? 110. Okay. So from here, what you will get, C2 is equal to 110. Are you getting? This is nothing but what? T. So here you can see T1. T1 is equal to T. Okay, 110 is equal to C1 into X is 0 plus C2. So C2 we are getting what? 110 here. Understood? So likewise, now likewise, what we can use second boundary condition. Can you tell me what is second boundary condition? Anyone? Can anyone tell me second boundary condition?
X equal to 20 and T equal to 40 degrees Celsius.
Yes, suppose X is equal to 0. Temperature is T1 is how much? 110. X is equal to 25. Excuse me for this handwriting. What is temperature? It is 40. You need to find out what temperature when what X is how much? 20. Okay. This is the problem. We are using what? Laplace equation for this for one dimensional. So apply now. So now apply second boundary condition. So at X is equal to 20, which is given, है ना? Outer surface at X is equal to 25. The temperature is 40 degree Celsius. Understood? So apply this boundary condition to again equation 2. Now equation 2 become what? This is equation 2. T is equal to C1x plus C2. Let me erase all these things. Then it will be visible. Then what is now C1? What is now C2? C2 is already given 110. Okay. And what is X? X is 25. And what is T2? It is 40 degree. Okay. Understood? So T is equal to T2 is equal to 40 degree Celsius. Okay. So now we can apply here T2 is equal to 40 is equal to C1. C1 is what? Is a constant into 25 means 0.25 meter plus what is C2? C2 is 110. So from here what you will get? What we will get? C1 is equal to minus 280. Okay. C1 is equal to minus 280. So from this boundary condition, what we have find out the value of C2 as well as the value of C1. Okay, understood. So this is the importance of Laplace equation. So we know C2, now V1, C1. Now what we have to find out the temperature at the distance of 20 centimeter. Okay, so again now what will be boundary condition? If X is equal to 20, what will be T? है ना? If X is equal to 20, what will be T? So again use equation 2. So T is equal to C1x plus 20. We know now C1. C1 is minus 280. X is 0.2, 20 centimeter given. Okay. Extremely sorry. This should be not degree. It should be centimeter. Centimeter. Okay. So now this is the boundary condition. X is equal to 20 centimeter. What will be temperatures? Okay. So we know C1, C2. We know X. X is 20 centimeter means 0.2. So we will get now the temperature, okay, at a distance of 20, it is what now 54 degree Celsius. Understood? So this is the what importance of Laplace equation. If you know the temperature, if you know any two temperature, you can find out the intermediate temperature. You can find out the intermediate temperature. This is a what the use of the Laplace equation. Understood? Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have a problem? Nikhil, only 27 students are present. What is the problem? There is no conference, there is no seminar.
Don't know, sir.
Is there a re-examination?
सर कालपर्यंत तर चालू होते आजचं नाही माहिती.
Is there any re-examination? Achha. Okay. Now, anyone have problem in this numerical?
No, sir.
Have you understood what is the now need of Laplace equation? Please respond. Have you understood the utility of Laplace equation?
Yes, sir.
This is the what Laplace equation, okay, which we have derived from general heat conduction equation. This equation we have seen in last class, okay, general heat conduction equation. From that we have derived three equations: Fourier equation, Laplace equation, and Poisson equation. If there is no heat generation and there is steady state, we get Laplace equation. This is a Laplace equation for three-dimensional. This is a Laplace equation for one-dimensional. Okay. Now, after this, take this problem. A uniform sheeting of plastic insulation is applied to electrical cable of 8 mm diameter. The convective fluid coefficient on the surface of bare cable as well as insulated cable was estimated of 12.5 watt per meter square degree Celsius, and the surface temperature of 45 degree was observed when the cable was directly exposed to the ambient air. Determine the thickness of insulation to keep the wire as cool as possible. Okay, just you have to answer this one. This is a gate question. This is a gate question. Can anyone tell me the answer? What is the problem? Whatever is given, you have to find out the thickness at which there will be a what maximum heat transfer, and therefore the wire will be cool. You have to find out the thickness. Don't get confused in the the complexity of the problem. It is very simple. Number of things are given, but that are irrelevant. In GATE, such type of question is asked. Number of things will be given, but many of the things are irrelevant. To diverse your mind. Okay, what is given here? There is a plastic insulation is given to the electrical cable, which is of diameter 8 mm. Okay, convective heat transfer coefficient is given 12.5. and the surface temperature is given 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the air temperature is given 20 degrees Celsius. You have to find out the thickness of the insulation where the heat transfer will be maximum, so as the wire will be cooled as possible. So can anyone tell me the answer? Can anyone tell me the answer? Gate question for 2 marks. Gaurav Gaikwad, Mihir Kulkarni, Chinmay Bhutti, are you there? I want answer. Anyone? Are you getting the question? What is asked? What is asked? The thickness of insulation to keep the wire as cool as possible. So as we have discussed the RC, what is RC? Critical radius of insulation, and at RC we get Q max. We get what? Q max. So you need to find out RC. So what will be RC? It is what? H by K.
2K by H.
Isn't it? H by K. Huh? This is a what? Sphere.
Sorry.
K by H है कि H by K है?
sir. K by H.
हाँ, K by H है. Extremely sorry. So it is a K by H. So you know K, you know H. 0.18 divided by 12.5. So what is RC? What is RC?
14.4 mm.
0.18 divided by 12.5. Okay, what is the value?
14.4 mm.
Yeah, RC is 14.4 mm. Very good. Who is speaking?
Neeraj Salunke, sir.
14 point. It is 14.4 mm. So now this is the RC. Suppose the outer diameter is of 40.4 mm, then we will get the maximum what? Heat transfer. And if the maximum heat transfer will be there, the wire will be cool as possible, na? So what will be the thickness of insulation? It is simply thickness of insulation will be RC minus RO. What is RO? Outer diameter. So outer diameter is 8 mm. So it is 14.4 minus 8 mm. Isn't it? This will be thickness of insulation. 14.4 minus 8 mm. This will be a thickness of insulation that we require. This question has been asked in GATE. Lots of things are given: outer temperature, inner temperature, air temperature. No need of anything. We just want K and H, nothing else. Calculate the critical radius. At critical radius, there is a maximum heat transfer. So maximum heat transfer, therefore the temperature will be low. Temperature of wire will be low. So RC minus outer diameter. What is outer diameter is given? Electrical cable of diameter 8 mm. So RC, okay, minus radius of the outer diameter of the cable is 8 mm. You will get a thickness of insulation. It will be, I think, 6.4 mm. Understood? Understood, all of you? Are you solving the problem? Sagar Patil, are you solving the problem?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood? What is the value of thickness of insulation?
6.4 mm.
Okay. So now shall I proceed to next section, next part? Rohit Padekar. Rohit Padekar. Avanti, have you solved the problem?
Yes, sir.
Both problem. Both problem or single? So if anyone have doubt, please let me know. Okay. Now we will start with the heat conduction with the internal heat generation. Okay, this is the last topic of the first chapter. So heat conduction with the internal heat generation, okay, with the steady state means this is a which equation? Which equation? Heat conduction with internal heat generation with a steady state. Which equation?
Poisson equation.
Heat conduction with internal heat generation with steady state, with which mathematical expression will be applicable?
Poisson's equation.
Come on, speak up. Don't sit idle. Poisson's equation. Very good. Okay. So now, why there is a need to study heat generation? Okay. Because there are various number of a system where there is heat is generated internally. Okay. If you considered the wire which is carrying the current, okay, the wire which is carrying the current, that wire also generating heat, isn't it? Okay. Then in the nuclear reactor, if you see the nuclear reactor, due to the fission or the fusion, the heat is generated internally. Okay. If you see the concrete slab, if you study the concrete slab, the concrete slab also what releases the heat. And if you talk about the IC engine also generating heat internally. Are you getting? So there are some systems, some devices which are generating heat internally. So therefore, we are going to study the heat conduction with internal heat generation. Okay. So now we will see the heat conduction with heat conduction with internal heat generation through a slab with the symmetrical boundary condition. Means what? Now please see. This slab we are considering, okay, what we are considering, this slab we are considering, the length of this slab is L. Length of this slab is what? L. Okay. So at x is equal to 0, the temperature is T1, and at x is equal to L, the temperature is T2, and symmetrical boundary condition is what? T1 equal to T2. Please take register and pen with you and copy the things. Okay, and this slab is producing some what? Heat. This slab is producing some heat internally. That is what? Qg. That is what? Qg. So now due to it producing the internal heat Qg, we will apply the Poisson equation. That is del d square T plus dx square plus Qg by K is equal to 0. Okay. Again, we are using here the what? D, not delta. Why? Because only one direction. Okay, only one direction. We are applying the Poisson's ratio for one direction. We are neglecting the heat transfer in y direction and z direction. Okay, and the change in temperature is also 0 because it's a steady state. Okay, so therefore, this is a complete derivative. So d square T by dx square plus Qgk is equal to 0. Okay, understood? Boundary conditions are same, means temperature at x is equal to 0 and temperature at x is equal to L is same. T1 equal to T2. Length of the slab is what? L. Understood? Now, in earlier problem, what we have done, we have differentiated the Laplace equation. What we have done, we have differentiated the Laplace equation. Just like that, can we differentiate here? Okay, can we differentiate here Poisson's equation? Yes. If you integrate this Poisson's equation twice, we will get dt by dx is equal to minus qgkx plus c1, and t is equal to minus qg divided by 2k into x square plus c1x plus c2. So these two equations we will get after double integrating the Poisson's equation. Are you getting? Please write down these things. अरे माइक अनम्यूट करा. ज्यांच्या घराजवळ भाजीपाला विकत आहे त्यांनी माईक अनम्यूट करा. Okay. Nikhil, have you understood the steps? Gaurav Gaikwad,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
you are Nikhil. There is no Miri today, Miri Kulkarni. Okay. So now we have integrated the Poisson's equation, okay, twice, and we have get these two equations. Understood? Now we can apply the boundary condition. What is the first boundary condition? At x is equal to 0, t equal to t1, है ना? And at x is equal to L, t equal to t2. So we can apply the boundary condition. Okay. I think you have copied this one. We should move further. You have copied this one. Again, I am repeating, symmetrical boundary condition means T1 equal to T2. Okay. Then, if you consider this now, these two equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, now we can apply two boundary condition. What is boundary condition A? At x is equal to 0, t equal to t1, and at x is equal to a, t equal to t2. These are two boundary conditions. Now to the equation 2, apply boundary condition A. Okay, what you will get? What you will get if you apply the boundary condition, okay, to equation 2, if you apply the boundary condition A to equation 2, what you will get? T equal to x is 0, 0 plus 0 plus C2, isn't it? So what you will get? C2 equal to T1. So you will get the constant value, that is what T1. Understood? Then after applying boundary condition 1, okay, after applying boundary condition 1, we can apply the boundary condition 2 also. So if you now, after applying the boundary condition 1, what will be the equation now? The C2 will be replaced, है ना? C2 will be replaced by now T1. C2 will be by T1. Okay. Equation 2, in equation 2, C2 replaced by T1. Then apply boundary condition B to equation 2. So what is boundary condition? X is equal to L, T equal to T2. Okay, so what you will get? T2 is equal to minus GK2K minus QG divided by 2K into L square plus C1L plus T1. Okay. And from this equation, you will get the value of C1. So C1 is this one. C1 is this one. If you rearrange this equation in the form of, in terms of C1, you will get the value of C1. C1 equal to T2 minus T1 divided by L plus QG. QG means heat generation divided by 2K into L. This is the value of C1. Okay. Chinmay understood? Chinmay Bhuti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we proceed? So now you know value of C1, you know value of C2. This is the value of C1. Okay. Value of C1 is this one from boundary condition 2. Value of C2 is this one from boundary condition 1. Now we can replace the C1 and C2. So we will get now equation 2 in different form. So this will be now equation 2. T is equal to minus Qg by K into, okay, into x square by 2 means 2k, sorry, one thing, plus T2 minus T1 by L plus QGKL into x. This is a what? This is the value of C1 and this is the what? C2. Okay, understood? The value of C2. Understood? This is the T. It becomes this one by putting the value of C1 and C2. Now, this is the value of T. This is the value of T, but T1 equal to T2. Okay, therefore this term will get cancelled. This will be what? 0, because T1 equal to T2, boundary conditions are same. So this will be the value of now T. Okay. Now what was dt by dx? If you again calculate here dt by dx, you will get minus qg by kx plus qg divided by 2kl. Okay, which is simply dt by dx minus qg 2k 2x minus l. So we need to calculate, suppose T max. We need to calculate T max. What will be the maximum temperature? Because there is a heat generation here, na. Because there is a heat generation here, somewhere the temperature will be higher than T1 and T2, na. At T1 and T2, there are inside and outside temperature. Okay, understood? But there is a heat generation Qg, and because of this inside heat generation Qg, there will be at some point there will be maximum temperature will exist, which will be greater than T1 and T2. Therefore, we need to find out what that T max. So for T max, what is the condition? Whenever T max is happening, or whenever at any distance there T max, the delta T dt by dx means change of temperature with respect to A should be 0. So this is the condition for T max. If you find out the temperature, maximum temperature within slab due to the heat generation, okay, the change in temperature with respect to the x should be 0. Are you getting? So the location at which there is a maximum temperature, the dt by dx will be 0. dt by dx will be 0. So therefore, what we are doing here, if you see, we are applying the condition for maximum temperature, dt by dx will be 0. Okay, Now, if you apply dt by dx, you know this is dt by dx. Okay. Now, just put the condition dt by dx should be 0 for maximum temperature. So what you will get? You will get x is equal to L by 2. Means what? Maximum temperature will take place, okay, when the distance is x is what? L by 2. Means what? At the middle of the slab, maximum temperature will take place. At the middle of the slab, maximum temperature will take place. Understood? If you consider this equation, qg by 2k, है ना? This cannot be equal to 0 because heat is generating, na? If heat is generating, qg by 2k cannot be 0. Then what will be 0? Therefore 2x minus L will be equal to 0. Means what? 2x is equal to L, means x is equal to L by 2. Okay. So maximum temperature we get T max. We get T max at a where x is equal to what? L by 2. So where is L by 2? Here. So somewhat here we will get T max. You will get T max. Okay. Therefore, this is now what? T max. Because of heat generation, maximum temperature will be here, and then it reduced to T1 and T2. Are you getting? And we are getting maximum temperature at the middle because boundary conditions are same. T1 equal to T2. Understood? Understood? Nikhil, understood?
Yes, sir, little bit.
Little bit. Why? What is the problem? You can ask me.
Sir, the formula is confusing.
I will repeat it.
Okay, sir.
We will repeat it. Nah, don't worry. कोणता फॉर्म्युला सांगा आता पुन्हा घेऊ आपण ठीक आहे again I am repeating, don't worry. See what we are, this is suppose slab, okay, this is slab is generating heat internally. qg is what? This slab is generating heat internally. Earlier, before this, whatever slab, whatever rectangular faces we have seen, there were no qg, no internal heat was generated. Now here internal heat is generated. Okay, that is what? qg. Now we are taking a symmetrical boundary condition, means what? Temperature remains same, T1 equal to T2. At x is equal to 0, temperature is T1. At x is equal to L, temperature is T2, T1 equal to T2. Okay. Now this is a what? Poisson equation, है ना? Poisson's equation. Understood? Okay. Now what we need to find out, due to this heat generation, okay, the Tmax, what will be the Tmax? Maximum temperature inside this slab, that we need to find out. Okay. It will be greater than T1 and T2 because here somewhere the heat is generated, and due to heat generated, there will be maximum temperature. We need to find out the Tmax. Understood? So for that, what we are doing, this is the Poisson's equation. We are integrating it twice. Okay. So this is the first integration, this is the second integration. Okay. Then after double integrating, we are getting these two equations. Equation 1, equation 2. इथे पण प्रॉब्लेम आहे का निखिल?
No, sir.
अजून कोणाला प्रॉब्लेम आहे इथपर्यंत? एनीवन हॅव प्रॉब्लेम टिल दिस स्टेप? Anyone have a problem till this state? Till this step? Anyone? Then now we have only two boundary condition, है ना? At x is equal to 0, t equal to t1, है ना? This is the first boundary condition, and this is the second boundary condition. At x is equal to L, t equal to t2. Okay, so we will apply the first boundary condition to equation 2. ओके, इक्वेशन 2 ला आपण बाउंड्री कंडिशन लावलं. काय भेटणार तुला? ऍट एक्स इज इक्वल टू मिक्स दिस टू a and t. At x is equal to 0, t equal to t1. So x is equal to 0. This is a 0. This will be 0. So what you will get? What you will get? C2 is equal to t1 because t equal to t1 here. Okay, understood? Now we have put that C2 equal to T1 in the original equation. So what we will get? T equal to minus Qg by 2k into x square plus C1x. Now we have just replaced the value of C2. C2 equal to T1. Any problem? Please give me response. Any problem?
No, sir.
Till this step. Okay. Now we will apply the boundary condition 2. What is boundary condition 2? At x is equal to L, t become t2. T become t2. Okay. So therefore what we will get? T2 is equal to replace x by L. So you will get this one. Okay. So now rearrange this. Ultimately what we want? The value of C1. So rearrange this term, this equation in terms of C1. So what we will get? C1 equal to T2 minus T1 divided by L plus, okay, plus Qg by 2k into L. Okay. Now we know C1. Okay. We know C2. We know C1. We know C2. Now what will be this temperature equation? It will be minus Qg, same. Please see this one. Minus Qg by x square by 2, 2k ला इथे 2 घेतला, काही फरक नाही पडला, सेम आहे, काही नाही, ठीक आहे. Then this is the value of C1, है ना? T2 minus T1 divided by L plus Qg 2k into L into x. This is x plus C2. C2 is T1. Understood? Any problem till this step?
No, sir.
Okay. Anyone? Then let me erase all this thing. Then this is the now we have got after putting the value of C1 and C2. But now what is similar boundary condition means T2 equal to T1 that we have assumed na. So this term will be what? 0. Okay. Therefore we have reduced this term to now this one. T2 minus T1 is 0. So therefore this term will get cancelled. Understood? So this is the temperature distribution. Okay, if you know the value of x and L, you can find out the temperature. Okay. Now we have find out dt by dx. We have find out the dt by dx. Again we have differentiate this. We got dt by dx. Okay, minus Qg k into x plus Qg twice k into L. If you differentiate this one, you will get this one. Okay. Now for finding out the maximum temperature, whenever at any point, suppose at any point within a slab, wherever maximum temperature is there, the change in that temperature with respect to the x will be 0. Means what? dt by dx will be 0. Suppose here maximum temperature exists, so here dt by dx will be 0. Are you getting? So therefore we are applying the condition dt by dx is equal to 0. This is condition for maximum temperature. Understood? So therefore we have just now correlate this one. 0 is equal to minus qg 2k into 2x minus L is equal to 0. Now there is a heat generation. We have assumed there is a heat generation. So therefore there is a heat generation. Therefore qg by k, okay, cannot be equal to 0. Therefore what will be equal to 0? Okay, 2x minus L is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to L by 2. Means at a distance where x is equal to L by 2, we will get T max. We will get T max. So where is x is equal to L by 2? This one. Here is L by 2. So here we get T max. Here we will get T max. Because of heat generation, you will get T max here. And this will be what temperature profile. It is a maximum here and then it is getting reduced. So we have find out what the distance at which what the T max will exist. Understood? So this is the T max is equal to same. Just you have to replace x by L by 2. If you replace x by L by 2 here, we will get T max. Now understood?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have a problem? Yeah, Nikhil.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. So we will take one problem and you will understand now clearly what is heat generation. Okay. So this is the what problem of heat generation. A plain wall 2-meter thick. Okay, it has surface insulated x is equal to 0, while other surface x is equal to L is at temperature, okay, 350 degrees Celsius. Thermal conductivity is given and heat generation is given. Determine the maximum temperature and its location. Okay, determine the maximum temperature and its location. Can you tell? So what is given? A plain wall which is 2-meter thick. It has surface insulated. Now this is a surface insulated. This wall has two surfaces, inner and outer. Suppose this inner surface is insulated. So here x is equal to what? 0. Okay. Are you getting? And here x is equal to L. Inner surface and outer surface. Inner surface is insulated. Inner surface is insulated. Okay. Outer surface is not insulated. And there is a what? Heat generation within a slab which is of 500 watt per meter square. So what you need to find out? Determine the maximum temperature and its location. Determine the maximum temperature and its location. Now can you tell me? And the length here is given, it is 1 meter long. Okay, means here it is a 1 meter. So can you tell me where the maximum temperature will exist here. Where the maximum temperature will exist here. Can you tell me? Anyone? The maximum temperature will exist at the inner surface because here it is insulated. Now, this blue color means insulated. Because it is insulated, there will be no heat transfer. Q will be 0. And therefore, T1 will be higher than T2. Because T2 is not insulated, there will be heat transfer. Na? Okay. But here, this is the insulated, therefore, there will no heat transfer. So maximum temperature will be exist when X is equal to 0 because it is insulated. Are you getting?
Sir, but the surface at T2, it is at temperature 350 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So maximum temperature will be
350.
at that surface, na? And not at T1.
No, but T1 can be greater than T2, na beta? Are you getting? See, there is a heat generation within this slab. Okay, that is what QG. That is what QG. And because of that, T2 is more than atmosphere, 350 degrees Celsius. Okay, but this is not insulated. Outer surface is not insulated. Inner surface is insulated. If you see here, this is the insulation. Insulation. Okay. So here, because of insulation, Q will be 0. So whenever there is an insulation, maximum temperature will take place at that location. So what will be T1? T1 equal to now T max. Okay. And where T max takes place? Okay. So at X is equal to 0. Okay. T1 become now T max because this is a insulation. So you need to apply the again Poisson's equation. Okay, these are two equations. And if you see, since at X is equal to 0, okay, this is the X is equal to 0, surface is insulated, the maximum temperature will exist there. So therefore, at X is equal to 0, dt by dx is equal to 0. This is the condition we have seen now. Whenever there is a maximum temperature exists, dt by dx is equal to 0. So apply the boundary condition. So at X is equal to 0, dt by dx is equal to 0. And at X is equal to 1 meter, what is temperature to 350. Okay. If you apply these two conditions, so what you will get, C1 is equal to 0. Time संपला का निखिल?
Yes, sir.
Okay. तो प्रॉब्लेम बघून घ्या आणि अटेंडन्स लिहा. कोणी म्हटलं होतं टी टू बघा टी मॅक्स किती आला 360 आला का काय आला कारण की तो मॅक्सिमम आहे. हे बघू आपण एकदा. ठीक आहे, उद्या बघू एकदा.
हो डाऊट क्लिअर करू ना सर.
हा काय डाऊट आहे बाळा?
ते इन्सुलेशनचं सर मॅक्झिमम टेम्परेचर काय येईल तिथे?
हा आलं ना, टी मॅक्स 360 आलं ना बाळा.
नाही सर क्वेश्चन माझा हा होता की जर एक्सपोजर भेटतंय T2 सरफेसला
हे बघ एक
तर
हा.
ते मॅक्झिमम टेम्परेचर बरोबर 350 डिग्री सेल्सिअसचं, तर आत येऊस तर त्याचं काहीतरी एक डिग्रेड होईल ना व्हॅल्यू, आणि मग ती पण.
हे बघ मी सांगतो तुला, हे बघ हे बघ हे बघ. हा तुझं नाव काय बाळा? नाव काय तुझं?
गौरव सर. गौरव.
हा गौरव. वा गौरव, हे बघ इथे एअर आहे बाळा. गौरव इथे एअर आहे, ठीक आहे, दिसतंय का? गौरव.
हो सर.
हा आणि इथनं बघ हीट रिलीज होत आहे, इथनं बघ क्यूजी इथनं हीट रिलीज होत आहे, ठीक आहे. आपल्याला माहित नाही हीट कुठून रिलीज होत आहे, स्लॅब मधून हीट रिलीज होत आहे, ठीक आहे.
हा.
आता इथनं हीट बाहेर जाणार, बरोबर आहे.
हो.
पण इथनं इन्सुलेशन असल्यामुळे हीट बाहेर जाणार का?
नाही जाणार.
नाही. Q इज इक्वल टू 0 होणार. म्हणजे कुठे मॅक्सिमम टेम्परेचर राहणार?
T1 सर.
T1 ना, म्हणजे जिथे x इज इक्वल टू 0, जिथे इन्सुलेशन आहे.
नाही सर पण हीट जनरेशन कुठे होते?
हे आहे ना QG इथे, आपल्याला माहित नाही कुठे होत आहे.
अच्छा सोर्सच अननोन आहे का?
स्लॅब मध्ये कुठेतरी होत आहे, माहिती आहे फक्त आपल्याला.
आलं लक्षात.
ठीक आहे, डिस्टन्स माहित नाही कुठे होत आहे आपल्याला.
ओके सर.
समजलं? मग ते बाउंड्री कंडिशन लावून आपल्याला टीमॅक्स भेटतो.
ओके सर.
आता आपला वेळ नव्हता म्हणून डिस्कस नाही केलं, तर मी पीपीटी पाठवली आहे ही, ठीक आहे.
ठीक आहे सर चालेल.
गौरव गो थ्रू द पीपीटी. ओके
ओके सर.
आणि विचार उद्या मग
हो.
डाऊट, ठीक आहे.